Yo, so what a rush, and god damn, we had three great fights to go here, people. It all started with the first heavyweight fight of the night. We had Kennedy Nzechukwu against Walter Walker, and boy, right? Jeez. Now, I wanted my Nigerian brother to get the win, right? And Kennedy has been looking really good of late, right? Since the move to heavyweight, man, mad confident, which is great, right? Because I mean, the confidence has been the thing that's hurt Kennedy in the past, but here, maybe a little bit too confident, right? This Volta bum rushes him, gets in, lands some good shots, right? Little, not hurts, but a little rockage, right? It's a little kind of like, ooh, you landed something, right? It hits him with those shots, and then he gets the takedown. He's going for the takedown, right? He gets inside, gets the clinch, and you think he's fallen off, right? You think he's fallen off Kennedy. No, right? Once you see it from a different angle, you're like, oh, because he just drops down for the leg, right? The leg is there. And that's the thing, man. Now, look, Safe is a fucking G, right? So you know Safe Sadiq, Safe, I'm terrible with names right now, people. But you know Safe has, been working with Kennedy, and he's gone, the leg locks. Walter, you know what I mean? He's going to be going for that. But Kennedy wasn't thinking about it. Walter drops down. He's on the leg, and he just goes for a different variation of that heel hook, and whoosh, it's done. Kennedy has to tap. Real fast, real big win for Walter Walker. Especially with the state of, like, the heavyweight division is always thin, right? It's not deep like things like the lightweight division, the bantamweight, the featherweight. Like, it's not a deep division. So you pull off some big wins. Who knows, people? Who knows what you can get? Maybe a title shot, right? But move up in that contention, So we then had the welterweights, Chidi Nzechukwu against Jake Matthews. And, man, both have got so much potential. I think when Jake first came in, he looked good, but then things went a little bit rocky for him, right? But of late, he's been putting together. Same with Chidi. Right, got some big wins. Then there's been some slips, but he's looked like he'd put things together, right? Now in this, from range, Chidi was on fire. Leg kicks, body kicks, man, using that jab so well, right? But Jake knew, I need to get inside, right? I need to get inside. That's where I'm going to do my thing. And yeah, he gets inside. And, oh boy, he pulls off a beautiful leg sweep takedown. Right? Pulls it off, gets on top, gets the back. Right? And he's looking for that rear naked. Now, Chidi, he gets up, but he's not fighting the hands, right? And even they're on the feet, Matthews on the back, Chidi has to tap, right? Has to tap. And again, it's one of them things where it's just like, you have to put in the work, right? Now, you might love to stand and bang. That you might be a fucking monster when it comes to that. But this is mixed martial arts, right? And if you don't have an understanding of every single area, people gonna exploit that shit, right? And this is what happened. Matthews is able to exploit the weakness and get a big fucking win. Big win. Congrats to Jake Matthews. So our last fight in What a Rush was the featherweight bout between Nate Landier and Morgan Charrier. And this was a fight that I was really looking forward to. Right? The last pirate is just, when he's on, woo, he is good. And Nate the Train, I mean, Darren Elkins 2.0. Nate, we've seen people put it on Nate, but Nate don't go away, right? And he'll come back and drown you. So that's the thing. This had all the earmarkings for a great fight. We got a great fucking fight. All right, Morgan, really good head movement. He's got the speed. He's a technician, right? So he was landing good shots, good movement, all of that stuff. Problem is, Nate don't play by the same book, right? So he's bringing the pressure, he's getting inside, and you know he's got funky striking, so he's throwing things, and he's throwing things off speed, right? And Sherry's not really expecting that, and so Nate is doing really well when he's inside, right? When he's able to harry, when he's able to pressure Charrier, you know? But as I say, from the distance, Charrier's doing really good. And he's got good power, right? He's landing some big shots. But because, you know, Landy is throwing these weird off-kilter shots, he's catching Morgan. Right? And he's catching him unaware. So they are kind of, you know, a few do stun Charrier. They're not, you know, it's not a case where you think, oh, this might stop the fight. But he is landing some good shit. Right? And, you know, we're going like this. In the second round, it's moving like this. It looks like Charrier might be slowing down slightly. So you're like, oh shit, is Landier going to turn this around for another classic Nate the Train comeback, you know, turn around win? Which then had me thinking, why the fuck doesn't Nate come out to Quad City DJs, you know? Come on, ride the train, and ride it, ooh, ooh. Come on, ride the train, and ride it, ooh, ooh. I love that song, man. That's a great fucking song. But, you know, Nate's doing his thing. So they're in the corner, right? In between rounds. And Cherry's people are like, yo, come out hard. Pick the speed up, man. You need this third round, right? Yo. Sometimes fighters just hear certain words and are like, yo, I got you, coach. And that's what happened here. For Charrier just comes out hard. Oh, boy. Oh, my days. Right? He took it to land here. He took it to land here, right? He came and landed a big right, rocks him, lands another right, a left, goes to the body, and another left. Landier down, right? He's down. And Jerry lands another shot, and it's all done, right? It's all done. Man, Charrier took it to land here like the first dude going at Bonnie Blue in that gangbang, right? Like, I'm coming in hot, right? I want to get my nut off. You know what I mean? I ain't fucking letting these other dudes hurry, you know what I mean, get in my way. That's how Charrier came. Pause. You know what I mean? Like, he just took it to Lantier in that third round, and man, he finished that fight so fucking well, right? Lantier's from Nashville, very close to Nashville anyway. Yeah, the crowd were not happy, but there's no denying Morgan Charrier, he brought the motherfucking heat. He wanted that plunder. He wanted that booty. Yo, the last pirate came and did his thing. So, people, that was all about What a Rush. Woo! And yeah, let's get to our last two fights of the night.